I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, I should get going. It's really not great for me to be sitting out in the open here with you.
Oh, I'm glad that you did. Thank you. You helped me understand how Patrick could feel as a father.
If Patrick is any kind of father, he'll do what's best for his child, no matter what it costs him.
I never expected Jason to help me see things from Patrick's point of view. But you know what? He's right. He's right. I can't just take the baby away from Patrick. I have to convince him that the baby would be better off if he wasn't around.
Isn't that what you've been trying to do?
Well, I have to try harder, obviously. And if Patrick won't listen to me, then he will have to listen to the judge.
Well, you know there's no guarantee the judge is going to be on your side. And you might say something that you can't take back.
I hate being in love with someone who could never give me the future that I want.
Tell me about it.
I'm sorry. I'm being so selfish. I mean, here I am with Patrick, who's tripping all over himself to be wonderful. And here you are, loving Jason, whose life is so dangerous that we shouldn't even be talking to each other outside of Kelly's.
I'm sure things will get easier. But in the meantime, it really hurts to miss him like I do.
I know. I had to move to Paris and start a new career to get over him, so I understand, believe me.
At least things are settled for me. You know, Jason and I chose not to be together for an excellent reason. But your situation is a little more nebulous.
I hate nebulous.
I know, that's how it was when Lucky and I were splitting up. Everything kept changing, so I couldn't just make an adjustment and move on.
Well, I could, you know, if Patrick would just cooperate. Really, why isn't it enough that I will just let him be a part of this child's life?
But only on your terms.
It's not fair to put my child in a situation that could eventually fall apart.
Okay, I know I sound like one more person trying to tell you what to do,
Oh, please,
but
go ahead. Patrick says that I never listen to anyone anyway.
he really seems to love you, and he's trying to change.
Yes, he is, for now.
Now is all we have, Robin. You know that better than anyone.
That's the point. You know, I promised myself a long time ago that I would make every single day count. So how can I put myself in a situation that I know isn't going to work out?
Has Patrick ever lied to you?
No. In fact, he's brutally honest.
Then why not take him at his word? Why not let yourself believe that he actually wants to be a father? Can you at least consider the possibility that things might work out?
Noah! Where have you been? Why haven't you called?
You know how he likes to just show up.
It's been way too long.
It's good to see you.
You look fantastic.
You look great.
Congratulations, beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's so excited he's going to testify for you in court tomorrow.
You're going to testify against Patrick?
Well, your mother's testifying against you.
Why don't we all just sit down? We can have a nice civilized martini, and then I can make some tea. I can
I'm
make
not
some
going to
tea.
change my mind if that's what you're thinking.
You know what? I'm absolutely fine with testifying that you're going to be a rotten father.
Oh, no offense, but don't you think rotten is a little harsh?
Well, you don't think I'm rotten. That's progress. Any chance you're going to start being reasonable?
Why would any reasonable woman want you to be the father of her child? You probably nailed half the nurses in the hospital. When you're not in the OR, you're risking your life at a racetrack or throwing your money away in some strip joint.
Well, you haven't been here for months.
I don't need to be. You know, if it's not your work, it's another woman.
If you're talking
obsessed.
about taking my talent serious, yes. Or being the best surgeon possible, it's more than I can say about you.
You'll never make family a priority.
Why, because you didn't?
Yeah. Yeah, I was a terrible role model. You're following in my footsteps.
By wanting to raise my own kid, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
No, by dragging your pregnant girlfriend into court.
You know what? Most men in Patrick's position would be going to court to figure out a way to get out of being a father, not asking for visitation.
Why are you defending him against your own daughter?
Because they love each other. And Robin is only pushing him away because of a messed up childhood, and I feel responsible for that. I want to stop her from making a huge mistake.
Well, I think you're setting her up to make a huge mistake. I was there for Patrick's birth. I was there through the whole thing. I was a terrible father.
I think you still are, quite frankly.
Exactly. My point exactly. I'm his role model.
Would you stop? Please.
Yes. Yes. Please, let's just stop. I don't want to upset Robin.
If you keep talking, you're gonna end up on the floor, trust me.
No, I know. I'm too aggressive.
This isn't about you, Mom. It's not about you, Noah. This is not about the mistakes you made as parents. This is about Patrick and myself and about how we want to raise our child. I love you. I mean, the last thing I want to do is dredge up old pain with you and your dad.
Robin, that's what I don't understand. You say you love me, but you don't believe me that I love you or that I want to try and be a good father.
Can I interject here?
No, Mom, actually, you can't. This is what I was trying to say. This is not about you and Dad being spies or not being around. I'm not blaming how I feel on anyone.
Wow, you hear that, Patrick?
I'm not blaming you for anything either. But the truth is, I'm a better surgeon and I'm a better father than you'll ever be.
So this is all about competition with me?
You know, this isn't fair. Really, you haven't said a kind word to Patrick since I walked in the door.
All right, now I really do need to interject. I need a little clarification. You two love each other, and you have defended him at every turn, and you both want to be parents. So you need to remind me again, why are we going to court tomorrow?
Because I know what makes him happy.
You make me happy. Why can't you believe that?
You want to be the top surgeon. You want the excitement of saving lives. You don't want to nest or stay home with a baby. I mean, that's what you described as your nightmare life practically since the day I met you.
I've said a lot of things since then.
I know that, and I'm sure you want them to be true. And I honestly believe that you think you want to be a father as of now. But this baby was my idea to begin with. And I'm willing to make that commitment and give it all the time and patience and concentration it takes to be a good parent. That's not anything that you signed up for.
I've been trying to sign up for a while now.
I know that. And you're a wonderful man. And I love you for trying to do the right thing, but I don't want you to. And I don't need you to. So that's exactly what I'm going to tell the judge tomorrow.